A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead. Looking to make a big splash here tonight. All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Tonight, it'll be the Houston Rockets going up against the Portland Trailblazers here at their home, Moda Center. Along with the all-star team of Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. Let's take a second to check in on the race for Rookie of the Year and see how the rankings are shaping up for this year's class of new NBA talents. He has really come out of the gate hot with his debut season. Currently in the 3rd spot, but I could easily see him climbing the rankings.
He's gotten his rookie season off to a tremendous start. He deserves to be right up there near the top of the list.
Yeah, well, look, he may have a couple of people ahead of him right now, but this guy's got great talent. You never know what can happen.
So the Houston starting 5. James Harden out there with Stephen Curry. Then it's Jaylen Brown, and it's Reed in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Portland, they've got Victor Wembanyama, and it's Jordan in at the 2. And so Brown will bring it up for the Rockets. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Portland this season. You know, Grant, for players that move to a new team in the offseason, have they had enough time to get adjusted?
Well, you know, BA, it depends. Some guys blend right into a new squad, but for others, it takes a lot of repetition to get a feel for your teammates.
And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant, not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall, too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
And when you talk about Jaylen Brown, you have to bring up his two-way ability. He's a pure scorer who can also guard the opposing best wing. There aren't a lot of guys like Brown in the league.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. Portland making their last shot. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Just moments ago, Eric Spoelstra and I were able to chat. Their team's biggest concern tonight, the scoring of Jaylen Brown. Coach commenting, quote, Brown has become an elite scorer in this league. Jaylen can have huge nights. We know he's going to score, but we have to limit his easy looks, especially early. Something to watch, BA.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Takes it inside. Here's Anthony. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Anthony's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
3-pointer, Harden gets the 3 ball to go.
A lights-out 3-point shooter, Harden loves to take and make them.
Jordan inside, defended by Harden. Jordan misses. The Rockets have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Brown. 2nd chance shot. Count that one, Reed.
Well, his rebounding is such a boost for this team, especially when it comes on the offensive end.
Down low. Here's Wembanyama. Blocked! And they'll get another chance. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Houston. 1st quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Brown passes to Curry. They set the pick. And it's Houston scoring again.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Wembanyama, screen on Curry. Looking to win the run. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Portland shooting their first free throw tonight.
At the line for 1, number 8.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Puts up a deep 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Blazers trail by 3. Pippen pass to Jordan. Rebounded by James Harden. Houston has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. Here's the 3. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Anthony feeling it out a bit. Fires from deep. Again, the miss by Portland.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be given.
Here's Pippen, defended by Harden. Pass to Jordan. It's hauled in by Houston. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
And it was an awful game defensively. They lost the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
And being slow on your rotations is a killer. There's not a team in the league that won't punish you for that.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Lewis. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Lewis has got 5 now.
I like the unselfish approach from Brown there, willing to give it up to his open teammates.
Inside, here's Curry. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Pass to Pippen. 11 feet out, and he hits it.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
The Rockets lead by 4. Now here's Curry. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Phoenix. Harden into the lane. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Yeah, just a smart call by Harden. Using the pick to shake off the defense and get himself a look.
Pass to Wembanyama. And stolen by Brown. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Houston, Stephen Curry. 1 shot.
And that one falls for Curry.
And Curry's focus at this point in his career is clear: to keep winning championships.
Houston has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Jordan against Harden. Here's Curry. Again, Houston.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Anthony with a screen on Harden. Tipped. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
You have to credit the game plan going in, especially at the offensive end, where they were just so relentless.
Yeah, that kind of performance on the road really speaks to their preparation and mental fortitude.
Curry with it. 5 points in the game. Pass to Harden. Deflects the pass. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Houston.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all. Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Here's Curry, and there's the rejection. Here's Pippen. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. He's got his third right here.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. The Rockets lead by 4. On the wing, Curry from downtown. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
Look at how solid Curry's motion is. Almost like he could have done that blindfolded.
To the inside, Anthony. And he lays it up and in. Anthony's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Curry, no good. The Trailblazers have got 6 of 14 in so far. Jordan finds Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Rockets. 3-point lead. Back to Harden. Just 5 to shoot. Rebounded by Pippen. For Portland, they've got 7 of 15 to find the net. Here's the Beast. And the power rankings look more concrete every day. Plenty of games behind us here in December. They have to be frustrated right now, falling down into the bottom of the rankings.
When I look at Portland, they know they're capable of more, and I think we can expect to see them increasing their efforts in the games ahead.
Hassan Whiteside, he's checked in for Houston. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Quickly, the 2K leaderboard showing the teams blocking the most shots over the last month. Number 1, the Trailblazers.
These guys have been so impressive down low on the defensive end, denying shots left and right over the past month.
Out to the right wing. Back to Harden. Here's Houston. No points so far. The kick out, Curry. Late clock, Houston's got to hurry. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer, and he'll head to the line.
And right now, if you're the defense, you've got to be careful. Harden excelled.
And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. Smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul.
And he's good on the first of 3.
Such a versatile guard. James Harden is a triple-double threat every single night.
And he sinks the second. And he makes all 3.
And one of the most prolific offensive players of his era, James Harden. The Beards led the league in assists and scoring, and very few guys can say that.
Now here's Jordan. A 26-point game for him in the win against. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Fourth team foul.
He throws good. Jordan.
At the line for Portland, Michael Jordan. 2 shots.
Both shots good from the strike. Houston leading by 4. Harden, the pass to Whiteside. Here's Lewis. The 3 is up. Harper pulls it in. Jordan up top. Defended by Harden. Yep, count it. Jordan's got 8 points.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And it's Houston's ball. Now Curry, give him 8 points now. From deep three-point land, sinks it. What range from downtown. 11 points in the game.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Here's Wembanyama. Sinks that one from the post.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. And he recovers it. Blazers trail by 3. Pass to Jordan. Lays it up and banks it in.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
And Curry's got the ball here for the Rockets. Here's Lewis. The 3. And Houston, another 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Jordan up top. 10 points for him. It's hauled in by Houston.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
Nice shot by Harden.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Well, the Trailblazers shooting 53%, setting the tone right from the opening tip. From deep, Jordan. Hey, he's looking good so far. 4 for 8 from the field.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
It's that time. We need you.
Trailblazers making a switch here. Anthony's checked in. All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Houston leading by 4. To the right side. Here's Reed. And it's Portland with a rebound. Anthony's got his 4th rebound in this one.
They've been just a little bit better on the glass so far, showing their tremendous work ethic. He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Here's the Beast. After the Rockets picked up a basket a moment ago. Going inside and denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Just out of control. Already 3 fouls for him. He'll likely have to take a seat.
4th team foul.
Pass to Barnes. Rodman with a rebound. Blazers trail by 4. Here's Jordan. There's the drive. And slam dunk by Jordan.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Here's Houston. Takes the 3. He buries it from 3. Houston's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
Here's the Beast, guarded by Reed. The Beast shot is off.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
16 feet out, and again, it's Houston.
Well, you guys know I love analytics, but I still like the mid-range, especially when he's taking the shot.
To the paint, Anthony, and Anthony slams it in.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. They set a pick. The 3 doesn't go for him. Stephen Curry getting it done for Houston. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1/4 of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Rockets. Guys?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And with each made three, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach to try to slow them down.
So, on the floor for Houston, we've got Harrison Barnes, and it's Reed in at the power forward position. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
First team foul. At the line for the Rockets.
And the rate of player ejections going up in recent seasons, Stan.
Well, Brian, players these days certainly have a voice in a lot of things. And when it comes to critiquing officials, they're not shy. We see complaints on virtually every call in games now, and the referees seem to have had enough of it.
2 points. That one goes.
Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Anthony outside. There's a screen to the wing, right side. Greer. No good from outside. The Rockets lead by 8, and they're running. And he lobs it up top. Barnes, it's good.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
It's good on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
The Rockets have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Good D by Wallace. The Trailblazers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Here's Harper. And he was fouled while in the act. Of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Man, good whistle there.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now, and he knocks down the first one. Pippen, he's checked in for Portland, and the Rockets making a change here as well. Brown, he's checked in for Barnes, so he gets them both. Houston in the lead. To the middle. And that one is hammered home.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Greer, pass to Rodman. And there's the screen. Here's Harper. Again, the miss by Portland. The Rockets lead by 8. Pass to Whiteside. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
The assist.
Brown's got his 4th assist in this one.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. Here's Pippen. 8 points in his last time out. Drops in the 3. Pippen's got 6.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest.
Brown passes to Houston. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Blazers trail by 7. Pass to Pippen. Here's Greer from the arc. The rebound by Whiteside. Here's Houston. He's got 9. Let's go with a 3. Portland.
Range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Greer. And the three off target. Houston leading by 7. Back to Brown. Pass to Houston. From behind the arc. And another miss by Houston.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
They get it again. Great positioning on the putback.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. Houston has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. And here's Whiteside. Here's Houston. Wallace pulls it in. Wallace has got 5 rebounds tonight.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Pippen, no good. Houston has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Sweet little floater.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Blazers trail by 7. From the high post, the rebound by Whiteside. Whiteside's got his 5th rebound in this one. For Houston, they've gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Here's Houston. 9 points in the game. Pass to Reed. 6 to shoot. Here's Whiteside. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. And it's a 9-point Houston lead.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Here's Pippen. Here's Greer. Buries it from 3. Greer's got his first 3 points of the game.
And when you're trailing in a game, it can be tempting to try to go for the big play.
Pass to Whiteside. Outside, Brown. From outside the arc. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Wallace has got 6 rebounds here tonight. On the take. And that one's good. Greer. And now just a 4-point Rocket lead.
Soft touch on the finger roll. Always such a pretty shot.
Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking.
And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. Stan, you've coached so many rookies over the years. What are some key things you like to see from a player coming into the league?
Well, look, you've got to have a guy, Brian, that's ready to compete at that level and has to bring that every night. From there, it's just all about learning. There's going to be mistakes, but you want guys who can learn and improve at a consistent rate.
Is it true that defense is the fastest way into the coach's heart?
Well, it's certainly a way to gain confidence, that's for sure.
And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. From deep, Jordan. Offensive rebound. Wembanyama. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. Shot clock at 5. Greer, pass to Pippen. Tries yet again.
Yeah, he was really shooting the ball well at the start, but he's somehow getting less and less consistent.
And here's Brown for 3. Rebounded by Pippen. Portland trailing here. Jordan goes in. And the ball out of play. The Rockets will have it. And let's take an early look at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. No matter who ends up competing, you know it's going to be a show.
And the best part, B.A., every year we see something different, something new. I can't wait.
You look at Wembanyama. He's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Well, we'll just have to see. But I personally would love seeing him in the dunk contest.
And as All-Star Weekend gets closer, we'll of course update you on how things are looking. But this year already promises plenty of standout performances.
Yeah, this is going to be a dunk contest you don't want to miss.
Now here's Harden. 11 points in the game. Left side Curry. Portland with a rebound. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And stolen by Brown. And they're on the break. Barnes with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Nice shot by Whiteside.
Well, his percentage keeps going up. He's adapted to what the defense is showing him.
Jordan against Harden. Here's Pippen. He's got 6. Here's Greer. And it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
Outside Barnes. Three-pointer Harden. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Jordan goes in. Here's Pippen. No good off the glass.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Stephen Curry, shooting 1.
Houston leading by 4.
Go, check Stephens.
Pass to Harden. Outside, Brown. Now this is what the schedule looks like for Portland. Saturday, they'll be taking on Nikola Jokic and the Orlando Magic. And then on Tuesday, they'll kick off a homestand, starting with the Brooklyn Nets.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience. 0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
Jordan, the pass to Greer. Jordan inside, defended by Harden.
I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Making a switch here. Lewis is checked in. And the 2K leaderboard now gives us a look at the shooting percentage leaders from this past month. Jaylen Brown, 3rd.
One of the hottest players in the league. He's been really sharp from the field recently.
Here's Lewis. No good on the quick 3.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Here's Pippen, hitting his 3rd shot in 7 looks. Here's Curry. He's got 12. From deep three-point land. It's good! Curry with a long-range bomb.
And that's his first triple this quarter. 3 total for the game.
Greer, pass to Kukoc. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Harden with it. Jordan picks him up. Outside Curry. And he's going for the lob. Brown, no good.
and gearing up for the alley-oop, just couldn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync there.
And, Coach, you've been lauded by some of your former players for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself in the broadcasting world.
Well, I've also been cursed by some of those players for my pregame walkthroughs, Brian. People thought they were way too long, but I just wanted to be as prepared as possible and was one that always believed I'd rather do too much than too little.
Reed's checked in for Whiteside.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
From deep, Jordan. Good. And he's hit 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Harden pass to Curry. Here's Reed. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Reed's got 4 points now in the quarter. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
Pippen pass to Wembanyama. Three-pointer off the mark. And so Curry will bring it up for Houston. Pass to Harden. Lots of room. Here's Reed. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
Here's Curry. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
It's stolen. And here's the fast break. And here's Curry for 3. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Curry's got 18.
And they're going to have to pay more attention to him on the perimeter. He's hit 4 three-pointers already today.
Pippen pass to Kukoc. Here's Greer. Can they get it? No good there.
Well, he competed for that rebound. You love to see him getting in there and scrapping for the ball.
And so it's the Houston Rockets with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Welcome, everyone, as we dig into the details. Things working out so far for the Houston Rockets.
Total team effort. Instead of 5 starters, it's like they've got 7 or 8 guys getting it done. That's how good the result.
And now it's time to bring up. Glad you could join us.
We've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. The Rockets lead by 6. We've got Carmelo Anthony. He's out there with Wembanyama. And it's Kukoc in at the 3. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Pass to Curry. Outside, Brown. Now Curry. From deep. And it's Portland with a rebound. Wembanyama's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Kukoc, the pass to Wembanyama. Kukoc, no good.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Oh, Brown just throws it down.
Well, I'll tell you, Brown gets off the floor so easily.
Wembanyama scanning the floor. Here's Anthony. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Anthony's got 12 points.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Here's Curry to the inside. Reed. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
With all eyes on Steph when he has the ball, his teammates find openings, and he finds them.
Wembanyama, screen on Curry. The Beast passes to Wembanyama. Wow, that wiry strength of Wembanyama.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Three-pointer, Harden. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Well, he is desperately trying to get something going, but this has not been his night. They need to consider making an adjustment.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4, and looking good doing it.
And here's Harden. 11 points in the game. Nails it from 3. 14 points for him.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Here's the Beast. Lewis with the rebound. Lewis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Harden from outside. Offensive board. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
A block by Wembanyama, and he'll lead the league in that category numerous times when it's all said and done.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a three-point play. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Blazers trail by 10. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's the Beast. Launches a 3. Curry with some nice D. Harden with it. Jordan picks him up. Harden misses. The Trailblazers have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. They get it back. Here's the Beast. Banked it in off the glass. The Beast's got his 2nd basket on the night.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from him.
Jordan. 2nd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Here's Lewis. He's guarded by Anthony. Pass to Reed. Now here's Curry. Shot clock at 6. Shots blocked. Kukoc, the pass to Jordan. No good on the triple.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall. Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. The Rockets lead by 9. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, in today's high-scoring NBA, every position has to be a threat. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, "We're getting away from the point guards who are just floor generals. It's passing and scoring that you're starting to see, and your level of scoring allows you to be a better playmaker. Teams have to respect that."
No doubt, Allie. Thank you. It's deflected, and it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. Harden against Jordan. Puts up a 3.
Well, he hit a couple of 3s in the first half, but none since then. Yeah, and they're fighting to get back in this one, but unfortunately, he just keeps coming up empty.
Blazers trail by 9. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, not enough to slow down Wembanyama.
Well, overcoming contact inside is something Wembanyama is pretty accustomed to.
Curry passes to Brown. 3-pointer. Rebound by the Beast.
Well, his team has the lead, but this has to be a bit of a concern for him. The shot isn't falling, and it's been a forgettable night.
Now here's Jordan. 25 points in the game. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Curry. Jordan misses.
Yeah, and he seems to have lost his rhythm all of a sudden. This has not been his forte.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Knocked loose. Out to the right wing. Jordan, the pass to Anthony. Back to Jordan. There's a screen by Anthony. Tries it from 19. There's the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. Goes back up. Offensive rebound and another shot.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
Three-pointer, Harden knocks down the triple. And now a 12-point Rocket lead.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
The Beast passes to Anthony. Misses the layup. Well, the Rockets shooting 40% since the break. Curry finds some space. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 4 assists now tonight.
Yeah, another day, another virtuoso performance from Curry. It never ends.
Jordan, the pass to Wembanyama. Back to Jordan. Shot to stop the run. On target from range. Jordan's got 5 points in the quarter.
Great use of the bounce pass there. You gotta. Love that.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And Houston making a change here. And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. They've led by as many as 14. Pass to Curry. Jacks up with 3. Rodman with a rebound. Rodman's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Pippen. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Man, what focus. I mean, the hoop and the heart. Incredible.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Well, he's already hit more threes since halftime than he did in the whole first half. He might have figured something out.
Here's the Beast, guarded by Reed. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Grant, some rookies come into the league with a ton of hype. You've lived through that. How does it affect a young player?
Well, it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to endure. You're the focus of so much attention, and there are so many expectations. And with all the media these days, it's even more magnified and intense. He had it flowing from long range in the first half. Not sure what changed.
The Beast. Good.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Inside. Here's Reed. Good D by Wallace. Blazers trail by 7. Here's the pick. Pass to Harper. Here's Pippen. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
The Rockets lead by 5. To the paint. Here's Lewis. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here's the Beast, defended by Harden.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
And how about our AT&T 5G slam cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better.
Yeah, and the way Curry always finds the open man is impressive.
Portland has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Here's Pippen. And it's rejected. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Blazers will retain possession. Here's Rodman. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. It's his first trip to the line.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
The Rockets lead by 5. Curry with it. He's got 21. Out on his own on the break. Here's the Beast. Finished off the break. The Beast has got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, he was scuffling with this shot in the first half, but since the break, he's been putting it all together.
Down low. Here's Houston. Again, Houston.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
The Trailblazers shooting at a 44% clip in the third. Here's the Beast. Sends it home from three-point land. The Beast has got 16 points.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And since the break, both teams are increasing their intensity and really getting after it.
Yeah, and you can feel the pace picking up in this second half. Both teams have dialed up the intensity.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Pass to Reed. Blocked! And so it looks like it'll be Houston. Ball. So for the Rockets, Hassan Whiteside, he's checked in for Lewis, and it's Barnes in for James Harden. Houston passes to Whiteside.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Lets it fly. And that one's long. Portland has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Here's Greer. He's got 10 for the lead. And it's Stephen Curry with the rebound. Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Here's Greer for the tie. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Reed. Here's Houston. And he makes it on the layup. 15 points in the game.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Here's Greer. Stripped it away. Back comes Houston in transition. The 3 from Curry. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. The Beast has got his 8th rebound here tonight. There's the triple. And out of bounds. Houston will have it.
Houston ball. Time for the Rockets. Jaylen Brown, number 3.
The Rockets lead by 4. We've got 33 seconds left in the third. Houston with another miss. Well, the Trailblazers shooting at about 44% so far. Here's the Beast into the lane. Jaylen Brown with a rebound. Brown's got 4 rebounds in the game.
4th personal foul.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Shooting for Houston. Allen Houston.
And the Rockets shooting at about 44% so far. Poke loose. Here's the Beast. He's got 18. Boom! He dipped. sends it straight down.
And that's got to hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much. It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
No good. And so it's the Houston Rockets leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. They've been lights out from deep, and it's a big reason why they have a lead in this one. And don't go far. We'll be and a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was the choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammates.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. Jaylen Brown is out there with Barnes. Then it's James Harden. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. And it's Houston in at the 2-guard.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Rodman, the pass to Greer. Off target from three-point range. The Rockets lead by 4. Brown looking around. Three-pointer, Harden. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got 6 assists now in the game.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Wallace, the pass to the Beast. Pass to Rodman. Here's the Beast. Fires for 3. The rebound by Whiteside. Whiteside's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Left side Barnes. Free throw good from Barnes.
And really strong at the line since the break.
So Portland going with almost an entire new group here. Blazers trail by 9. There's a screen by Anthony. Jordan pass to Anthony. And he drains it, making him 7 for 15 for the day.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Now Brown. The teardrop. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. And he's able to get it back. Bumped on the way up, but hits it. They call the blocking foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Free throw no good for Brown.
A talented scorer and versatile defender. The athletic Brown is a vital piece for this team. Well, sometimes you tell players, you can have a good game in a loss. You've just got to keep doing what you're doing, and the rest of us have to figure it out.
Back to Brown. A deep 3. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first period. He finally drains one.
And here's Anthony. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Trailing by 10. Jordan with it. Harden picks him up. 5 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. And down it goes. 2 points. Jordan's got 32 points.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Houston passes to Harden. Driving inside. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Jordan. The rebound by Whiteside. Whiteside's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Houston uses the glass on the layup. Houston's got 9 points now in the second half.
Everyone knows Harden is a talented passer. He can really rack up those assists.
And they're on the run. All sorts of time. Portland with a rebound. Wembanyama's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it. Anthony with a screen on Barnes. Greer pass to Wembanyama to the inside. And there's Jordan on the assist from Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his third assist of the night. Houston leading by 8. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
A master of attracting contact. Harden just takes pride in fooling defenders and getting those calls.
Lewis is checked in for the Rockets. He hits the second from the line. Makes it, and he continues to shoot well from the line. The Trailblazers have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Here's Pippen. Pass to Greer. Jordan inside. Houston with a rebound. Houston has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. And down it. Go.